pop on. It's your channel.
Yeah, I definitely want to get that one. There's a few. What
You
is
have
that?
to reintroduce
Welcome
me.
back to my channel. This is the Sandman PR Vlogs.
I am the
usual.
shaved sad man, not the
This is the clean
bearded homeless variant that you've been seeing.
The clean cut
Clean
corporate
cut Sandman, that's it.
corporate Sandman.
Corporate, yep.
Yeah, and we just decided to jump on live and see if anybody'd show up and BS about maybe some toys, up and coming toys, maybe some conversation.
You got any figures in arm reach right there with you?
Cheeseburger, what's up, Dondi? To be honest, well, I could go pick some up. The only thing I went today and I picked up another Predator from that lanyard.
Why don't you go grab it? I'll hold everybody busy while you go grab it.
Okay, let me go pick it up real quick.
Dondi's in the chat, you say?
Dondi, Aaron from Cold Bane Games, Cheeseburger.
Oh, okay.
Hello, Hunter.
The Mafia.
Hello, Hunter.
The Mafia is here.
Yeah. Okay, I'll be real quick.
Aaron is bald now. How's it going, boys? I can't see the chat. All I got is my phone. I was just showing off this Hogan Ultimate Edition. Copped it from Entertainment Earth. Took forever to get here, but it's part of the hobby, right? Just the wait. Big congratulations, Aaron, on your surpassing 400 subs. Here's this guy. Pretty sure Aaron has both of these figures. Dondi, of course, hooked me up with Garrett. Never made it to my area. Never had a chance to buy them, so super grateful. Would have been nice if they had included the monster heads right here on the hook, like the bigger one has, the 12-incher. And here's this bad guy. I'm just holding down the fort while we're waiting for Kevin. He went to go grab a few figures. I think he's got one of the Lanyard Predators he recently grabbed. He's going to open that on camera for us. So, but this dude looks wicked. I have no idea how to pronounce his name, but that is a cool looking figure right there. The detail is similar to the armored horseman in Berserk, kind of. That knight that speaks to Gatsu in the spirit world or whatever, like tries to get him prepped up for the demons and stuff, and when his mark activates when the evil presences come around and stuff. But I love both these toys. Can't believe I'm buying McFarlane's again. No matter how many times I get rid of them, I fall back into the trap of buying his products. Sorry, I can't see the chat. I just have my phone, and it's showing me StreamYard. So I wonder if let's see. Yeah, I don't want to minimize. I'll wait for Kevin to come back. I know everybody's going crazy over that Silver Surfer, the repaint Silver Surfer that comes with Thor's hammer. It's like different paint.
It's me.
There you are. Uber in the house.
So, I picked up this guy today.
Make yourself big, bro.
beautiful sight. Taking your speed up. Let's go. Come on.
Yeah, that
Great one, guys. Take the lead here.
turn off. Man, the TV's loud. Okay, like you were saying, I forgot what you were saying.
I forgot what I was saying too.
It was something super important though.
It was about Silver Surfer, perhaps.
Oh yeah. What is that? It's just a dark.
This is the classic one. This is the one from 2018.
Let's take a look. Yeah, that's
the 2018. This is the Walgreens, the original one.
Yeah.
Now the newer one, he's like a darker gray color, and he comes with the Thor's hammer, and he comes with some different energy effects.
Yeah, he's awesome.
We can hear you breathing there, Uber. What do you get to say?
Kevin, I thought we were friends, man. I thought we were friends, Kevin. I thought we were friends.
I had to drop the news on him about that trip.
Oh, so that's why he was all
Everybody's sad.
bummed.
I'm sad.
I'll say you are.
I was really excited to go.
Maybe next time, bud.
Yeah, even the wife was like trying to figure out. Like she found me a round trip flight, but then I got to worry about getting around and. It's
You can call Uber. He's an Uber.
No kidding, right? So yeah, I picked up this fella. I got the one with the dog, the alien. I got another one of these too. That I think was a city. Well, this City Hunter. Oh no, there's 3 of the 7-inch, and then there's the big one. No, Dondi, I'm not able to make that trip. Unfortunately, I got a lot of bad things come up recently. Oh, the 30th anniversary Undertaker. Yeah, Joshua, I got that one too. That one's a good one. I like the aged head sculpt that he comes with. The 30-year anniversary.
Yeah, the face scan on that is so realistic.
Yeah, I dig it.
I think I recently seen somebody post a picture of they released a Mean Mark figure.
Mean Mark?
Yeah, Taker's original persona in pro wrestling.
I remember Mean Mark. He wore like a funny.
And I don't know if it was a custom or a legit one made by Mattel, but it was most definitely a Mean Mark fig.
Yeah. Mean Mark would actually be pretty cool. The one I don't like the Stunning Steve, where he's kind of balding and stuff. I don't care for that look. I'd rather him be bald.
Cheeseburger was talking about the Ultimate Edition Macho Man. Oh, yeah.
It looks good, that Ultimate
That's
Edition.
a good-looking toy, man. If I didn't already have... I have this one, the arcade one, so I'm okay. I'm not hurting.
Yeah.
Like, if I didn't already have this one, I would definitely pay for the Ultimate Macho Man.
Yeah.
But I'm okay with this one, so I don't like to double up on characters if I can help it.
House of X release date. Does anybody have any interest in that Marvel Legends?
That, in my local town, my comic shop, the Inner Geek, has got the entire wave for sale.
Already?
Like 2 sets of them. But they got them marked up. They're like $26 a pop.
Dang. What is
Which I heard, supposedly this wave is the first wave in retail that even at Walmart, they're not going to be $20 anymore. They're going to be like 22 or 23.
Wow.
Because of the shipping tariffs and stuff.
Yeah.
The cost to get them over here is going up, so it's being reflected in the cost of the price of the figure.
Right. What is the Build-A-Figure on that wave? I don't even...
The House of X, it's some kind of like humanoid sized sentinel, I guess. I'm not for sure.
Yeah, I'm not into that wave either.
I know that wave with all villains has that repaint of the Yeti or whatever.
It looks like the White Yeti, but
they just added like a Hogan style belt to him, and he's got like a crown of some sort.
Yeah. I'm gonna make my own Bigfoot. Kind of how the head sculpt from Harry and the Hendersons, how his head looked. pointy. And it's the same thing as that YouTuber, what's his name, Unparalleled Universe.
Yeah, what's that guy's name? Hot Cheeto Fingers is always going on about him.
Yeah.
Odysseus or something like that.
Yeah. Everybody, if you get a chance, let's help out my buddy David here. We got to get him for a 200 subscriber giveaway. So let's all jump on his channel real quick.
Arcade and toy channel.
Yeah.
He does video game stuff too, in addition to toys.
A fellow friend for a long time with our live streams and everything else.
I know. Is this the year you're finally going to get you some retro classic games and start playing again?
I want to. I
know you've been having the bug for the last little bit. You've really been craving some old school 8-bit, 16-bit Genesis. I know you have a soft spot in your heart for Sega.
I'm thinking about it. I just need to figure out how to do it live. I know
how to
problem
stream it, the equipment to stream it.
Yeah, I can buy the equipment and stuff. It's just
Dondi does it pretty easily. He's always doing his game footage and then the video of himself in the corner. His setup is pretty good when he does gaming.
Yeah,
you could probably get some tips from Dondi.
I wonder if he does it live though, or is it an edited?
He's done it both ways because he did Married Getting Gaming the other night when they were doing Earthbound and it was live.
Yeah,
and he had his video feed.
Yeah, I want to do that. This is a 1/12.
You got there, bud.
1/12 scale. I just found it for $2.99.
You love little throwback stuff like that.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
The more retro and the more nostalgia, the more TTH.
Yeah.
Gets this
guy up recently.
Oh, okay. Did you get that at your buddy's private yard sale you were invited to?
No, that one I picked up that Warthog, that vintage.
Oh, yeah. I saw you had a couple of Simpsons there. I was surprised you didn't get them from him. You already had those characters?
Yeah, I had the both of them.
Kerbobble, I think, was there. Miss Kerbobble.
Her and then Homer's brother that was like a
car the car dealer guy?
Yeah. But this one was $10. I picked it up.
Plus, I was telling Sam about the episode back in the days where Bart catfished Miss Kerbobble. He sent her a photo of a baseball card of a player. Yeah. And he was writing Kerbobble love letters, and he made her fall in love with him in the letters, and he used a baseball card as the image of the guy that she thought was writing her. Do you remember that episode? It's an old one.
Yeah. No, I remember what you're talking about.
Check out this dude, bro. This is that bad guy Witcher.
Man. I only saw him one time at my Walmart, and he went. And I don't see him anymore.
I ordered him from GameStop's but he's got hair back there. I don't really know much about this character because I never beat Witcher 3. I only played a handful. It's a very large game. It's 40, 50 hours without doing side quests.
Right.
But I reckon this was the main villain of that game, of Witcher 3.
He must have been, to get a character out of it.
Because you look at the little stands they come with, like McFarlane likes to do, and it says The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt.
Oh, yeah, the video game title.
I think these people that were after him in that game, they are Witchers as well, but they have the same capabilities in that world. The world is so complex of The Witcher. It's very deep. It's a whole lot more to it than just what Lord of the Rings.
Rapid Hammer, back at it again. What's up, brother?
Rapid Hammer, long-time viewer right there.
David?
He's been watching you for years.
Gandhi, he says, Uber's back.
Uber's got a bit of the cat scratch fever.
let's not discuss that right now, because I really am at my wit's end with the whole shipping debacle.
A lot of people are experiencing that right now all over the country, man. Packages just not arriving, and they're staying in distribution centers and never getting taken to the next step.
The good thing for Uber though is like they didn't screw him over with not shipping it. Actual, he can look up the tracking number and it tells him where it is and everything. So
That's true.
It
It's a
was
valid
shipped.
point.
You're not getting fucked over by the seller, which is good.
Yeah, normally being screwed by the seller is the bad thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Uber would smash that seller if that was the case.
You go find him.
I would take a trip to Jersey. Oh, sorry. And
He would Uber all the way to Jersey.
are you kidding? My wife works for American Airlines. I get free flights.
And he's like, "You gonna ride on top of the plane on the outside too?"
Have you ever seen the end of what's it called? Tommy Boy, whenever he accidentally shuts the plane. Yeah, that would be the way that I would fly.
I believe it, bro.
On a serious note,
100%.
I'm going to take 2 seconds to threaten somebody. Since Kevin couldn't make it, here I go. Josh Pence, you're mine at the DFW Toy Show. I'm just putting that out there. Josh Pence, you've been warned. Last year, I took down Cincy Nerd. This year, it's Josh Pence.
Wow.
Be ready.
That's a very bold statement being made, being broadcast to the world.
Be ready.
Works out. He has that UFC build.
Josh, make whatever preparations you have to make, man. Up the life insurance policy for the wife and the kiddos. Do what you got to do.
Well, Cincy Nerd has already warned him that I choke slammed him through a table at the toy show last year. So, yeah, it's going to be fun. And Kevin's going to miss it. Poor Kevin. Poor Kevin.
Always me.
Anyway, so back to scratch. I can't wait to get that freaking thing into my clutches. But as it goes for now, I'm really pissed off at Pony Express.
Pony.
Okay, nobody. Yeah, Pony Express, because that's what it feels like they're freaking taking. Their damn
On a
time.
Wells Fargo stagecoach.
Yes. Yeah. Did any of y'all see my latest pickup video?
Mm-mm.
I picked up actually completed the Batman 1989 movie figures.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I've got the Bat Cave and the Joker van.
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Those, they look good. I want to get that too. The Bat Cave, Wayne's Manor.
I always wanted that playset growing up. It was one, like the Kenner one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was one. You remember Kenner would put those little brochures in there?
Yes.
And I would remember just looking at that thing for hours and like, man, I want this cave so bad. It looks so awesome.
Well, I picked it up at Retro Madness, of course. I actually they messaged me saying, "Hey, we've got the Joker van," and I was like, "All right, cool. I'll pick it up." And as I was walking through, I saw the Batwing, and then I glanced over and I saw some gray in the corner, and I was like, "What the hell?" Oh, dude. How much do y'all want for that? They were like, $30. And I was like, come on. I've been coming here for so many years. They said, for you, $20. So I was like, you got a deal, man. Yeah. But you can all watch the video and the rest of my videos on the Uber Hulk channel. Shameless plug. All right.
Giggity, giggity.
Giggity, giggity.
Let's see if we can find it.
And actually, that was the same video that I said that Kevin was the winner of the giveaway that I didn't tell anybody about because he was going to pay for everybody to go to the DFW Toy Show. But that's not happening now. not trying to rub that in or anything, Kevin.
I got screwed over.
But at the same time, I think that I'm the only one out of all of us that have actually met Kevin in person. So that may be the reason that he's not wanting to go.
There it is.
Well, fellers, this is y'all's live stream, and I will let y'all go because
Retro Madness yesterday.
Shit.
First
well,
up,
there it is.
this Joker van,
Let me lower this real quick.
which is pretty cool. And
I was gonna play your video real quick.
all the parts.
Okay, cool. Do it to it.
I picked up
Okay.
this Joker van.
Since it's a piece of a vintage Americana. Share screen.
Vintage. Shameless plug.
Shameless plug. Am I even doing this right? Fuck if I am.
What are you doing, Kevin?
Kevin doesn't know. Kevin does not know. Let's see. There we go.
Yep.
Okay.
So here's my pickups from Retro Madness yesterday.
There we go.
First, I picked up
Man, that van's awesome.
Joker van,
All the doors open and everything.
all the parts to it.
It's expensive.
So I picked up this Joker
Yeah.
and also picked up the
The back key.
1989
Wow. There it is.
Yep. It's nice.
Wow.
missing some pieces and needs to be cleaned and all that fun stuff. But that completes my 1989 Kenner Batman movie Batman collection that my parents were awesome enough to start whenever I was a child. So, yeah, I feel like this is a bit of a legacy thing, you know. So I've got
It's
the Batmobile, I've got the Batwing, I've got Joker, Batman, Bob the Goon. I have the Batcave now. Have the Joker's van and the Batwing. And if you look on the back of the card for the 89 Michael Keaton Batman Kenner figures, that's all of the figures that are in the wave. So here's the back of it. And
Neat.
the back of it's actually in pretty good shape. This piece right here is a little bent, but I've got it in my collection. So this has been another Uber Hulk video. In this video, we tackled the pickups and
Disregard this next part.
that nobody knew about. So, yeah, Uber Hulk is out. I moved because I'm Uber Hulk. So now, as part of the video, that I'm going to tell you the winner of the giveaway that I've had on my channel, and the winner of the Take a Princess to DFW Toy Expo is Kevin the Tattoo Toy Hunter. That's right.
Yes.
I'm
Oh,
going to be going with Kevin the Tattoo Toy Hunter and his beautiful wife and the She-Hulk to the DFW Toy Expo. And Kevin was gracious enough to pay for everybody. So, yeah, you know, he won the grand prize. So, Kevin, can't wait to meet you there. Congratulations on winning.
thank you. Very nice
You
piece.
never know. Kev might surprise you and still show up.
Who knows? Who knows these things? Thanks.
You may get you a stimmy and just go.
Hey, don't be talking about my stimmy. Oh, never mind. You're talking about something else.
Kevin stimmy. Sweet. Where the heck is that? Retro Madness?
That's the Retro Madness Hewlin location. That's the newest location.
That is a sweet lifestyle statue.
Yeah, that's massive.
That is right as you walk in the door.
That's awesome. That's dope.
Those two I picked up maybe a month ago.
I love stuff like that.
Y'all make sure to subscribe to Uberhole if you want to see all that vintage goodness and all those toy hunts.
Definitely, he's definitely after all of you guys that are into the retro stuff. You would really appreciate his content.
I will say that I don't do giveaways. I don't do new hardly at all.
Modern. Such dramatic music.
Yeah, that music don't mess around.
I know a guy. Tell you what, out of all three stores, I actually like the newest store the best.
Really?
Yeah, I
Even
used to be
over
a
the
fan.
original one?
Oh yeah, it's in Hearst. Well,
Man, they got some good stuff.
oh yeah,
Thought I saw a Pee Wee Herman carded figure.
yes, you did.
I got a fair amount of Street Sharks.
Oh, that's the
Yeah.
figures.
Dragon's robot body. It's 1992. And I've been wanting this. I actually saw it ago at the.
I actually saw that figure for the first time at the toy museum in Oklahoma.
Oh, it's
Nice.
cool.
Yeah.
Hannibal Lecter from Silence of the Lambs.
Nice
He's a
key.
I
nice
like
guy.
toy museums. I've been to one before.
Everything with him. I just
I like
gotta
that,
put it together.
little
I'll
cage
do
it
a
comes
video on this. So that's the second thing I picked up. And the third thing I picked up was Hannibal Lecter in his
His dolly.
mask. Focus.
The mask is removable on that figure. I just didn't want to because the strap was so brittle that I
Everything.
didn't want to break it.
So that
Smart
was my
move.
Retro Madness, my haul, and my first time seeing that Incredible Hulk that they had, or as I like to say, the statue of me that they have at Retro Madness. Tell me what you thought, and Hulk smash. Smash!
So I know Uber's been nerding out over WandaVision for the last month or so.
Dude,
Are you into it?
I still
Dude.
have yet to start it, so don't spoil it. But without spoiling it, how much have you enjoyed this series while it's been on?
dude. That's it. Without spoiling anything,
All you
dude.
can say is dude.
Pretty much, yeah. Because I mean,
What about it has made it such a like I haven't seen anything MCU since Far From Home back in 2019, so
that was part of the reason that I enjoyed it so much. Is because it's like every week you get a new movie.
mhm.
You know,
I get that.
since Black Widow is never coming out,
Right. It seems that way. Damn.
you know, I normally get up at 4 a.m. to start work. So now I'm getting up at 2 a.m. because that's when it premieres in Texas, and I just get up, watch it, and then go on in.
That way it can't be spoiled because you're watching it as it airs, huh?
Right. And I've got so many people who freaking PM me at 3 o'clock in the morning. Dude, did you watch it yet? Yeah, I did. You know, honestly, it's a MCU fix that I need. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And yeah, like I said, without spoiling it, all that I can say is, dude.
So there's only one more left, right? This Friday is the final one, right?
Yes, and
then immediately after, they're gonna start Winter Soldier and the Falcon, right?
That's supposed to be, and this is supposed to lead into
Black Widow finally.
Doctor Strange and
into the multiverse.
Black Widow was actually supposed to lead into this.
Mm.
But that never happened, so they had to twist it a little bit. So now this is going to lead into Doctor Strange and the Method of Madness. I don't know what it's called, but yeah, it's
Into the multiverse madness, something like that.
yeah.
Multiverse madness. Yeah.
So, but
I'm all for another Doctor Strange. I really enjoyed his first one. What about you, Kevin? The original Doctor Strange?
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
The standalone?
I'm ready to see the crazy one that's supposed to come out.
I really liked his part in Ragnarok, too. I thought his little cameo in Thor was good.
the beer.
And then of course, seeing him in both Infinity War and Endgame, like, give me another standalone Doctor Strange. I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
See,
Cumberbatch is a good actor, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. On all these movies, I forgot what I was going to say. So, yeah.
You just love the MCU, you big nut.
Well, I'm not a comic fan at all, but I'm a huge MCU fan.
Yeah.
Right. That's good. You're not alone. You're a big demographic that Disney is definitely catering to. They're trying to get the not so hardcore comic book audience. They want that money just as much as they want the hardcore comic fans' money too.
Oh yeah, of course they do. But I was thinking about something last night. Okay, do both of y'all have Disney Plus?
Mine's off right now.
Well, okay. I was thinking about how wholesome and everything that Disney's trying to be, and there's a show that I've been binge watching called Wicked Tuna. And these guys cuss like freaking sailors.
And it's on Disney Plus?
Yes. Yeah.
Wicked Tuna is on Disney Plus, and all the cussing is not being censored.
No.
Yeah, that's weird that it's on there.
That's epic.
Yeah. It's on the National Geographic part of it.
They're trying to make it more appealing by adding some more non-kiddie stuff. So I seen where they added like aliens and other stuff that they got from the Fox acquisition. So they are trying to appeal to the teenage and the young adult market, not just children.
What you got there, Kevin?
Let me show you.
Squirrel Girl.
Yeah, I got this just for a few bucks.
Oh, you picked up the superhero that single-handedly beat Thanos without the Avengers?
That's right. But just the vehicle.
Oh.
You gonna give that to Deadpool?
Yep.
I figured you put Stan Lee on that.
Yeah, Stan Lee could have it, or what's her name? Gwenpool.
Yeah.
Let's see how to figure out how to. It's huge, actually. I didn't expect it to be.
That's what she said.
Exactly. Exactly. Ah, shit! I lost everything. Shit.
That's what she said.
Last night was the Golden Globes. Did anybody watch them?
Oh no, I didn't get to see that.
I didn't either.
Oh, sorry, y'all were talking about the Golden Globes.
I know that Queen's Gambit won a bunch of awards on Netflix.
Queen's Gambit. I've never seen that.
About a chick that plays chess.
Is it good?
I have no idea. Never watched it. I know it's popular. It's got a following. It's set like in the early 1900s, so it's during a time where girls were not allowed to play chess, but yet there was a girl that played chess. So
yeah, they shouldn't be allowed, but I hear you.
No comment on notice of appeal.
Only thing we've been watching here lately is fucking murder documentary shows.
Murder documentary shows?
Yeah, like they were a family until they weren't.
I tell you what, I watched a couple of weeks ago that drug on forever.
What?
The daggum Snowmageddon down here.
Oh. Yeah, I know your state got hit hard. You guys don't have the infrastructure to deal with snow and ice on that level, and so it really
We're not
screwed
yeah,
a lot of people up. What's this about people getting ridiculously high energy bills even when the power was out?
Yeah. Yeah, and the governor of Texas is saying, "Hey, if you get one of those huge bills, let one of us know, and we're going to fix it for you," because they said that is flat out price gouging.
Hello, you guys from the UK, England, and what do you all collect?
What's up, David?
David,
All
we
kinds
are
of-
not from the UK because I was talking about the Queen's Gambit. He thought we was in the UK.
Oh, we're American, spread over the US.
Scalps.
How you doing, sir?
There's a Texan.
Scalps.
Yeah.
We all collect scalps. That's right.
Vintage Internet, welcome.
Across
Everybody
the
give a shout
pond. Hey, there's Mr. Overkill.
Tim Overkill.
He hit 1,000 subs today.
He hit 1,000 subs. That's amazing.
That's really good, man. That's
Take off now
quite
that
an
you're-
accomplishment.
Yeah. Now that you're in a different bracket, you're gonna take off.
That's awesome. He's worked hard.
For the money, so hard for the money. You are so. Oh, sorry. I thought that we were doing a whole thing.
No. X-nay on the. No.
Guys, it's been real. It's been fun, but it hadn't been real fun. So I am going to let you guys have your podcast. Kevin, thanks for telling me that you're not coming. I'm bummed, but you're still an awesome dude. Harry, I'm glad to see that you've been awake this entire time. I
Yes.
really appreciate your
Yes.
attention on this.
Yes.
And let me just say one more time, Josh Pence, Toy Show,
You've been
you're
warned.
mine.
Don't
You
say
have
he
been
didn't warn
warned.
you.
Team Rocket.
By the Uber Hulk. He said dramatically.
Oh, I see what y'all mean by the super chat. You're talking about so people can donate.
Yeah,
I got it.
super chat.
Yeah, that I have that on here.
You get it on your commission, your YouTube check.
I've never gotten anything, but it's there.
No super chats yet?
Nah.
You'll get one eventually.
I mean, I've never had a donation to it, but it's no big deal.
You'll get one. You'll get
Yeah.
somebody from the UK. They'll bless you
Yes.
with like 10,000 euro.
Yeah, it would be. I'm gonna
And
move
it'd
over.
be worth 10 American.
Luna.
It'd be enough to buy a Leonard Predator.
Man, you can't beat that $10.
I've seen the see-through one at my Walmart a couple of times.
Yeah. That they had that one just a little while ago, but I didn't pick it up. I'll pick it up later.
I mean, the Dollar Tree figures make the lanterns look like NECA.
Yeah, you got to put those next to
The Final Faction make the Lantern Predators look like NECA.
I mean, they cost $1. Can't ask for much when it's $1.
They have the accessory packs,
Someone did donate something.
and then the web cartoon.
Luna, thank you. Arthur, I really appreciate it.
What, somebody sent a super chat?
Yeah. Is that what that?
Oh, I knew it, man. I had a good vibe about today, man. Today was the day.
I'm retiring, guys.
Yeah, you can't do that. But you can enjoy your first super chat. This is a monumental thing.
It is.
It's going to be the first of many,
Euro,
bro.
but it's close. So Luna said, it's not 10,000 euro, but it's close.
He'll take it. He's very appreciative.
Tim says he's a Saudi prince and he needs to gift me 100,000.
That's
1,000th ghost also.
maybe something to that, man. It sounds like a great offer.
Thank you so much, buddy. I appreciate it. That's 3 now.
3 super chats.
3 super chats.
So epic, bro.
I didn't even know how it would look on here. Now I do.
Congratulations.
Donka. That's cool. Appreciate it, guys.
You guys are swell. You guys are good people.
I am gonna I think my next payday, I'm going to do my 5,000th giveaway, which is a $50 Amazon card. I haven't decided if I want to do a $50 Amazon card or maybe a couple of 25s or maybe like a 30 and a 20. I don't know what would be better. So I haven't decided.
I mean, spreading the wealth is two $25 winners is fine. One $50 winner.
Either way
you go. I mean, it's still very nice of you to offer that to your audience.
Yeah, I want to do something decent.
Are we ever going to do some more of your wrestling?
Actually, I'm glad you brought it. I'm glad you brought it.
I want to. I would love to do it where you could see us in the corner. Like if you could record us and then put us like in a commentary booth, like an overlay or something.
Yeah, I can put a commentary booth kind of.
And then we have the action big screen and us in the corner. And
yeah, that's easily doable because
I would love to do that if you do.
Yeah, I can do that. And I'm
going to send you
time. Not all the time, but like at times I can show us there.
Yeah, like pop us in and out. Yeah. I'm gonna send you this Cesaro when I get an elite one because he's a basic and he'd be great for your federation.
Yeah.
For beatdown.
For the beatdown.
He's kind of getting a little bit of a push right now on SmackDown. He's been getting more screen time and he almost won the Rumble. He almost beat Daniel Bryan at Elimination Chamber. There's another super chat.
Nice. Uber Hulk's taking credit.
Yes, most definitely. Threatening Josh Pence is what made the wallets open up.
I was going to tell you about the beatdown now that you mentioned it. I actually went upstairs earlier and I finished the visual part of it. It's done.
Okay. So we got to do our commentary.
We got to either do our commentary or I can see what I like to do is I like to do the audience sound effects last.
Sure. So I'll wait till you have your audience effects and then.
Well, I mean, I'll do that after we do ours. It doesn't. Ours can be next, but
I'm ready to do it when you are.
I just got to add the sound effects of the punching, kicking, the groaning. That's all I really add.
The Thousandth Ghost says that Cesaro is the almost man.
Hey, I'm live.
He's been a staple on SmackDown for a long time.
Yeah, they really do build him up as far as.
I think he's just been content with his position in the roster because it allows him to do all the things he loves to do outside of the ring. Whereas if he was more important, I feel like he would have less free time to do his other things that bring him joy. He is an avid Clash of Clans guy. I don't know if you knew that, but Cesaro loves Clash of Clans. He plays it professionally. Like he has like a rank guild and stuff, and he plays for money, and he's always in tournaments, and he's on up, down a lot. So I really feel that he's been content with his place in the roster because it's allowed him to have more time to work on those sub projects that bring him fulfillment. But now if they are going to give him a better role, then, I'm sure he's going to have to – something's got to give. Like when his role with the show goes up, then –
yeah.
He is a phenomenal athlete, you got to say.
Yeah, he is. What was it? I was watching him – I don't know if it was this recent – I doubt it was this recent pay-per-view.
This most recent – the Elimination Chamber?
He was tossing some big guys around like nothing. He's really strong, and they give him credit.
It might have been Corbin. He might have been tossing Corbin around.
The strongest guy in the WWE right now, they always say.
He's very strong. Yeah. Man. Even John Cena will tell you that in his own personal lifting journey of staying in shape, that Cesaro would give him pointers.
Yeah.
In the weight room.
Yeah, he works hard. He's looking good. Also, I saw was what's his name? Shinsuke was looking good. He had his shirt off.
Yeah, they're giving him a little bit more relativeness again. He's not just a
He's always fully covered up,
a
but I find
mid-level heel anymore. So he's got a little more flesh to his
yeah,
actions now.
yeah, those two seem like they would be in there for the long run, but that's what we thought about the Giant too.
The thing is, Cesaro's been forced to be in so many legendary tag teams with people because he is such a good worker. So him and Sheamus, him and Nakamura, regardless of, and him and Tyson Kidd before Tyson had to retire because of his injuries.
Right.
Like, just Cesaro's just that really good, reliable backbone worker guy that is just so good in the ring mechanically.
Yeah. Oh, they're mentioning Christian. Yeah, Christian looked like he was in great shape.
Christian, it was a surprise for me, I will say. I never dreamed we'd see him in competition again and in the physical shape he's in.
Yeah.
I really thought he was going to stay on that easy street. He'll come and commentate on the pay-per-views, be at that table, and
Right.
do things on the network, and he was going to be content with that kind of money he was earning doing that. But for him to jump on the ability to have a return and like almost following Edge's path, you know.
Yeah.
I haven't seen Chris Masters in years. I have no idea what he looks like.
But Carlitos is huge, man.
Yeah, he looked buff as hell at the Rumble, and apparently there's a lot of like smaller independents that are tossing him very lucrative offers now because of his Rumble appearance.
I bet he needs to get
like local promoters they want to cash in on his steam, the fact that he was on the Rumble, so that's why he's going to get these offers from other promotions.
right.
Big Show was the thing. I was talking to Kevin off camera earlier, and I think the whole world was shocked a week ago when Paul White made the deal with AEW. I mean, I saw him as a lifer, a WWE for life.
For sure.
But his approval of the way he was used in the Randy Orton storyline with Drew McIntyre and just cast aside as an old beat down veteran that doesn't have anything left. Like to be grouped, they kind of grouped him in the same category that Mark Henry's using that little rollator to get around. Like they tried to make it look like Big Show was that bad off too.
Right. Yeah.
And he took it personally, as Jordan would say.
And that's because he's in some of the better shape he's been in a while.
Yeah, he lost a bunch of weight. He's in the best health. I mean, at the same time, he was just on WWE TV weeks ago, and they got him the little Netflix series. You thought he would have been content. He loves to play D&D with his Hollywood buddies in his free time. But, you know, Tony Khan is legit writing the check necessary to get that man to jump ship.
Yeah. Val Venus, he's got to be pretty old.
I think he's podcasting now, though. Means a lot of these old wrestlers have found a way of sustaining themselves with podcasting.
And who are we talking about? Vampiro or Gangrel, or what is he?
I don't know what he's talking about. You talking about Christian? There was a time Edge and Christian were under Gangrel, and they kind of had like vampire gimmick.
Yeah. Now they got Paul White going over there, and they got Shaquille.
Yeah, but I don't foresee Big Show's going to be in the ring much. Like they're going to use him as a presence on the camera. Maybe somebody to have on like background storylines and stuff like that, behind the scenes stuff. So I'm not saying that they won't use him in ring, but it's going to be for rare occasions, I believe.
Yeah. Have a good one, Luna. Edge versus Christian. That'd be interesting to see them fight. Edge, they're really putting Edge up, huh?
Edge is in ridiculous shape, dude. I saw him on SmackDown. Daniel Bryan was making a comment about he don't see Edge beating Roman at Mania.
I got it right here.
Is it clean or dirty?
Clean.
So Edge came out and he was standing next to Brian, and he looked really jacked. Like Edge is in great shape.
Yeah, he's shredded right now.
And he's like, "Well, who wins between you and me, Daniel?" And Daniel's like, "I'll keep my answer to myself."
The Brood.
Yep, the Brood. That's what they were known as, Edge and Christian, when they were Gangrel's lackeys.
Let's see what we got here. What's a
No oil.
Transformers collection? Huh?
No oil.
He hasn't picked a winner yet.
No.
It's coming though. Hang in there.
Oh, yeah. I see what you're saying. Yeah, it's coming. Probably more than likely next week. We'll do for the weekend.
The Brood.
Fun fact: there's a wrestler on AEW who competes in dark matches. Mbadu played. Huh. Did not know that. That's not good. Just thrown in the trash can. Tag team. Awesome matchups. Yeah.
Edge and Christian had one more tag team championship run.
Yeah. Maybe they can bring back 3D. Right.
I think Devon isn't too bad health now.
Oh, is he really?
Bully is all right. Like
Bully Ray's okay?
Devon's got a lot of health problems.
Maybe they can get what's his name? The little guy, Spike. He looks okay.
Like Dudley, he's probably podcasting too.
Yeah, not too much else he could do now that it's
Big Show signing with AEW. Nobody saw that coming. It was a huge, like,
It's a big
head-turning thing. It shook the wrestling world. That was
agreed.
they're very proud to pull that off.
Give me 1 sec.
Keep.
We have no oil, Kevin.
I'm not sure if he's got the comments on
Walmart.
where they'll post. I don't have the channel in front of me, so I can't reply. I'm relying on Kevin to feed the comments to the overlay there. Hang in there, guys. Yeah, but I definitely didn't see Paul White signing with AEW. That was definitely eye-opening. I guess, good for him. He was unhappy, and they wrote him a check with the figure he needed to see in order for him to give up the job security that he had to have with Vince. So I say all the Big Show merchandise is going to go up in value now because he's not actively with WWE now. So Mattel's probably not going to be able to release any more Big Shows.
You're saying that's my fault? You don't have a will?
It's funny how that signings of these companies alter the collecting world. But they do.
I didn't know you were going on. But sometimes
I know, but you don't go. You tell me.
Yeah, you knew you did oil.
I have no idea. Well, how would I do it?
We talked about it. We got back Saturday from Walmart.
But you remember it, Jeremy.
The conversation. No, you know it's raining and cold up there, right?
You won't tell me anything.
Nope. Good Lord, I'm being attacked, but sorry. Oh, shit. No.
Come see Kevin's puppy.
No. He got me good. Ah!
Oh. She's
Getting
biting you?
There he goes. Okay, he's gone. Phew. But I got beat up pretty bad right there.
I seen that. Catch me up on the comments there.
All right. Kelly
Kelly
Klein.
Klein
Ring
is
of
suing
Honor.
Ring of Honor. Oh yeah, I seen that.
What's he suing him
He's
over?
saying that Jay Lethal, some kind of allegations that she was Me Too'd.
Yeah, AED's AED. AEW's. They're trying. They're doing what they can to compete.
Yeah, you gotta give the guy credit. Like the fact that he's working with Impact, he's working with New Japan, like that.
Yeah.
That kind of like not being inclusive is like very exciting in the indie circuit of the pro wrestling world. So it brings back almost like the territory days, the possibilities of the matchups.
Yeah.
Nexus may return. Retribution is just trash. I think that whole thing needs to be scrapped, and those people need to be sent back with the original performing names back to NXT and just forget it ever happened. And just launch them individual careers, because Retribution is like so dumb.
Yeah, they didn't handle that one good at all.
Like the writer behind that is, I hope they don't let him write anything else. Like whoever was responsible, that was just so poorly executed. And you can't blame most of Ali, whatever, them trying to put him as the leader. It wasn't his fault.
Like
Another Monday Night War. I don't know if they have the gusto to put something up against Raw. Like, but then again, Raw, the ratings are really bad recently, and it's not Drew's fault, but I just think Raw is 3 hours long, and an hour and a half of that is ads. So the hour and a half you have left, like 30 minutes of that is just people talking, the promos. So it boils down to like maybe an hour of wrestling in a 3-hour time slot. And that they need to deliver more matches on Raw. AEW would be smart to put something that airs on Mondays, but it needs to come on like during Raw's first hour, like be 1 hour long. And I bet you they would get pretty decent hits on the ratings if TNT would allow them to do it. Yeah, Rabbit Hammer is very true. Like Ali is just hard to. He's got like Ricky the Dragon Steamboat's problem. He just can't be anything but a face. He just sucks at being bad. Not some guys just don't make good heels, and he's got that.
No.
It could stay 3 hours if we would get more matches, if we would get more wrestling, if they would devote more time to tag teams and women division. Like they definitely have a roster that can fill the 3-hour time slot. They're just choosing not to have more matches.
Slobbered me. It's crazy.
So Edge has chosen Roman, Kevin, for Mania.
Edge has chosen Roman?
Yeah, he wants to go for Roman at Mania. How do you feel Edge's chances are against Roman? Can he really pull off this Cinderella man thing they're going with, or is Roman going to shut him down?
Man, Roman's been running a while. Maybe they want something fresh because Edge is getting older. If this is his chance for a run, maybe this might be his last chance. Maybe
Look what Cheeseburger's saying right there about the Fiend.
Harris back to the CW. Yeah.
That should be done with all the Retribution people as well. Those guys are talented and they have futures. Send them back to NXT. Give them their original performing names, not what they were called. They're dumb T-Bone and Slapjack and
Yeah.
You know, IHOP, all these dumbass names they made for him.
Is that the two?
Do they let Edge dethrone? Heel Roman has been very well executed, let's say, since he's had the belt, and Paul Heyman being in his ear, and it's been interesting to watch.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think they would ever get rid of Roman. I just
No.
they're gonna flip the belt around here and there.
You think Edge deserves to win it at Mania?
Yeah, they can give it to him, then take it away a little while later.
Overkill seems to feel that Roman's going to beat Edge, but
retain.
It's going to be one of those ones where even when he loses, the crowd's going to be, "Thank you, Edge. Thank you, Edge."
Yeah.
And then maybe that would transition him and Christian doing a tag team run, possibly.
That'd be cool. Yeah, just a one little run.
He went for the big one, didn't win it, so now him and his best friend are going to retire as a tag team. And the way they started.
It'll be interesting.
He should relinquish the title. Interesting.
Just win it and just give it away. Kind of like
win
what's his name,
and then they'll have to do a King of the Ring. I really want a King of the Ring tournament to come back, but all on the same night. I hate that it's broken down over weeks now. Like back in the day, the King of the Ring, you had to fight to get in it, but the 8 men that were in it, it was all in one night. It was an all-day affair, you know?
Yeah.
Guy had to win 3 matches to be King of the Ring. Back when Brett won the first one, you won your preliminary, you went to your next one, and then you were in the finals. You wrestled 3 times, and that made you King of the Ring.
Like a gauntlet.
Yeah.
Like gauntlets, how they just keep going.
I mean, that's the old way of doing wrestling. I
That's
mean,
how.
Just not the way they do
UFC
business
started
now.
off that way. They would.
Yeah. Yeah, it was. Like 1 and 2 was that way. Sure was.
But there was a lot. I mean, since they were really giving it their all, a lot of them couldn't compete after a couple fights. They were just burned out.
So did I tell you about Solar Opposites is almost season 2 is almost ready for Hulu?
Man, I am. I'm looking forward to it. I've already watched it twice.
I think it's this month, March, towards the end of this month, we get season 2, Solar Opposites. So these guys that are drawing that show are nothing like the team behind Rick and Morty, who take forever.
Right.
Because Solar Opposites 1 dropped in July last year. And here we are just 8 or 9 months later and season 2's ready.
Yeah.
Dirty Dogs. So that's Sigler and Rude. They go by the Dirty Dogs.
Rude. I don't really care for him.
The Dirty Dogs.
Yeah.
Ziggler's been wrestling for a long ass time, bro.
Yeah.
You go back to the Spirit Squad days. You're talking like 2010-ish.
Yeah, he's been around.
I think his little brother signed with some company. It wasn't the Performance Center. It wasn't WWE, but Ziggler's younger brother is training to wrestle.
You know, I've been watching recently the Steiner brothers tag teaming independently.
Oh, really?
Again.
Today and right now?
Mm-hmm. And guess
In
what?
their old age.
Yep. And
they're still wrestling.
Rick is in better shape than Scott.
Rick is in better shape now than Scott.
Yeah, I mean, he's not showing off muscle. He's wearing clothes like regular clothes, but I mean, he looks.
He can still he can do stuff in the ring. He can move. That's bonkers.
I saw them together. I was like, wow.
So Overkill says Ziggler's been doing it since 06, 07.
Sorry.
Bringing up food for all of us. Man's got to eat.
It's all empty. Sorry about that. But what is it? What is my drink?
I need more agua. That's crazy. I remember being a kid in the 90s and loving Rick and Scott when they would wrestle on Raw.
Yeah.
Before they jumped ship. Like when they were faces. Like Scott would do all the mic stuff whenever they had the mic, and whenever they wrestled, they were amazing tag team. I used to love like all the suplexes they would. Their style was like me and my brother pretend we were the Steiner brothers, and we would like just destroy all our stuffed animals.
Yeah.
All the pile drivers and stuff. They were epic.
Yeah,
Babyface Scott was. And then when he became NWO Scott, such a drastic change of character and look. And,
he had that long curly hair, and he had the varsity football jersey.
Yeah. I mean, he was such a transformation.
Yeah, I remember that whole when they brought him into Big Papa Pump. He was wrapped from head to toe like a patient.
Yeah.
And they had someone play a doctor that would come out and.
Yeah.
How stupid that was. And then all of a sudden he just.
I remember his
all that off, and he was like. Bah, bah, bah.
In the 2000s, his WWE run after they bought WCW, like how terrible that run was, where they try to build him. They try to build him as a face against Triple H. Heel Triple H was the world heavyweight champ.
Yeah,
that was like early Evolution days.
Holla if you hear me.
He just he'd run out of gas so easily in those years. Like,
yeah,
Steiner didn't have no kind of tank on him anymore at that point.
I wasn't super crazy about the Steiner recliner, or the
recliner,
the camel clutch, or what everybody does.
Yeah,
or like the accolade. Or was that what?
I mean, it kind of like harkens back to like the high school and collegiate wrestling, but amateur wrestling meets pro wrestling. They kind of merge those worlds a little bit. So
yeah,
that's something that I think the most recent version of that would be Chad Gable, is traditional Kurt Angle style shoot wrestler.
Yeah.
In WWE. What do you think of Otis's heel turn? How did that affect you?
Otis?
Yeah, they turned him heel recently. Do you know?
I saw that. I guess it's better than it.
I know you're a big fan of his. Do you think this is going to elevate him in the long run, having a heel turn?
I don't think it's going to go anywhere for him, to be honest. I don't think it's going to go anywhere for him. I don't know. I don't think.
What a mismanagement of a great guy that had such potential. They robbed him of his money in the bank. They took Mandy away from him. They didn't want them on the same shows. Vince wants him to lose weight. They kept sending him to like their version of Fat Camp to make him lose weight.
Yeah.
They were sending Keith Lee to that too, and Keith Lee was getting very, very agitated with Vince, from what I heard.
He's a pretty big, heavyset guy. I haven't seen him recently.
Vince don't like fat people, man. He hates fat guys.
He don't care for it at all. He expects everybody to look like.
He wants some caught bodybuilder.
Yeah. Definitely. And whenever you have a heavy set, he likes to make him a joke.
That guy just said it right, just in the previous comment, that Otis lost his case, his girl, his best friend. His best friend betrayed him. So it's only right that he is a heel now.
Yeah.
Because now all he has is Chad Gable.
And they gave group a name. What were they called? They were called something. They gave him and Chad Gable have a name to their group now.
Yeah, I have no idea what it is, but it's not on my radar of caring, honestly.
Yeah, it's not that big a deal.
Nothing against Gable. He's a talented wrestler.
Yeah, Shorty G. What's up,
Kenneth
Ken?
Bird. That's a longtime viewer of yours. He's been around for a long time.
He has. He's been all over the place, all over the community. Yeah, it's a shame. It's a shame, but I mean, I liked him as he was. He is heavy set, but he's really strong. He's got a lot of energy. He moves well. I mean, as long as he can perform, I don't see why they would have such a hard time keeping him. But I really don't think what they're doing with him and that other guy's going to go anywhere. I mean, they barely mention him and Chad Gable as some kind of team that's training him, but they don't really show much anymore. I mean, I don't see anything coming out of it.
It's like meaningless.
Yeah, I think it's just a waste, kind of like that Retribution. It's kind of a waste.
Otis may betray Gable. That's something Rabbit Hammer says that could happen.
But you know what? It's still better than what poor Tucker got. He dumped his ass.
Tucker is just...
he's performing in one of those shows that he's just like traveling, performing, but not on TV.
Yeah.
Hello, Regina.
Hey, Miss Regina. Hi.
What's your dog's name?
Yeah. It's a cute dog you got there. TTH.
Our dog's name is Sadie, and she's only just a few months old. She's young.
Super hyper, huh?
Super hyper.
Is he chewing all your figs?
No, she hadn't done that. That would probably be.
You would lose it. You would literally lose it.
I'd get in trouble.
What if it's just like a DC multiverse, though? Like,
oh, yeah. If it's one of the first, then that's okay.
Like a Mattel multiverse.
What's up, Pages, Films, Plastics? Howdy.
Pages, Films, and Plastics.
It would be too much to handle.
Howdy. Welcome to the stream. You want to open that Predator?
Sure, I can do that.
Show us some toys. Make yourself full screen so we can get a good look at it.
Let's see here.
What's the name of it and all that? Go over all those David Blucher style details.
This one's called the City Hunter Predator.
They'd be like, and on this side of the package, you can see there was some colors. You can see there was some writing. You can see there's some barcodes.
I hope I
$10.
made
You got enough in the super chat today to buy another one now.
I'm telling you, that was a
One
shot.
for men on card. Imagine men on card Leonard collectors.
What if the dog got scare glow? That's a good question, buddy.
No, that would
Emily,
be bad. That would be bad.
Emily, Regina,
I
and
would
Don
fear for that animal's life if it got your legit scared glow.
Exactly.
That's just never to be in the realm of happening. You need to make sure scare glow's never.
Not a specific time, because yeah, wife was just mentioning the gift cards to the giveaway. A new doggo. Maybe I'll see her, please. She's around. I think she went back up with her mama,
kids.
which is Layla.
Yeah, right. She's loyal to the kids.
This
That's
is
a doggo for you.
The 7-inch series. It comes with like a little weird disc.
They use those to kill people, bud.
Throw it and chop them up.
One of the many tools at their disposal to kill.
Here's I guess like a little staff, a spear they throw. Yeah, Emily, if the doggo comes back out, she's so hyper.
What are your expectations for future Predator movies?
Now that Disney's in charge of everything,
They are.
man, I don't know.
There was really talks in the last one. I know you and I both liked that movie. We didn't expect we would, but it was really good. It turned out being real good. I
Yeah.
really expected it to be a joke, but I enjoyed it. If they continue where that one leaves off with the guy's got his own armor now to hunt predators.
Right. Damn, this thing's hard to get out. Yeah, that would
There
be
was
awesome.
talks that they want to bring Schwarzenegger back to retain the role as Dutch.
That would be cool. That would give it a little.
Like pair him with the young guy with the armor, and Dutch would be like his walking him through, like taking them down.
It's actually not bad. It's pretty solid. It's got a place to even put the little spear deal.
Mm-hmm. The disc.
Yeah, the disc. I mean,
So that is City Hunter.
this is City Hunter.
So he's Predator 2 Predator then, if that's City Hunter.
Yeah,
Because the other one is Jungle Hunter.
jungle, and then the clear one.
Clear one is something else. I forget his name.
They only have those three, and then they have the 12-inch super. That's the only four that are out.
What kind of comments are you getting on the Predator right now?
Let's see.
I don't have a way of seeing the chat. Hey, So's in there.
Cool Predator.
So recently hit 200 subs on her channel.
Man, that is awesome.
Her Orcarina stuff.
Yeah, that is awesome. 200's a big deal. The new Tom and Jerry movie looks interesting.
Tom and Jerry is on HBO Max, TTH, so you can watch that.
I almost watched it the other day, but Lisa and I decided to watch something else. I'm thinking about it. You know what I haven't finished is that. I haven't watched that, and I never finished or I never watched the Wonder Woman 84.
Okay. I think they took that off already. It was only up for 30 days.
Yeah, now it's now you have to pay.
You gotta go on Vudu and yeah. No wonder Aunt So is here. She heard the dog was. You were replying to her earlier.
Yeah. So yeah, I think they did a great job of this guy, man, for $9. Pretty solid. This one doesn't feel like the head comes off though. This one's got a permanent mask on, which is that's a shame.
So what if they take the next film? They take the guy. He has the suit. And make it super unbelievable and unrealistic. Let's make it that he
Like wild, crazy.
he takes the ship and he goes to the Predator homeworld.
And takes them on.
And he takes them on their turf with the suit.
That would be crazy.
Wouldn't you pay good money to see a movie like that?
Absolutely, that would be
Like clan leader Predator would be there, and you would have all the variants of the Predators, like the one that's supposed to be like Captain Ahab.
that would be cool.
Cap Pirate Predator and all that.
Yeah, those Predators are super. I mean, I think Leonard did a good job. They're very
For a kid,
yeah.
I fig that size for a kid. How much fun is that? I mean, with all those accessories,
Yeah, you can't beat
like
that. Quite
the
a bit.
playability of that. Someone 5-10 years old, those aliens too. Like that's super dope scale for play with toys.
Agreed, sir. Agreed.
Got
Yeah.
Sir Simon in the chat.
We got Mr. Simon in the chat. This thing is cool. This little
Face
So-
hugger in the test tube.
yeah. I need to do a little short skit with aliens and these, like stop motion style.
Mm-hmm. You're gonna have somebody get face huggered and beat down.
That would be awesome. Let me get some scissors real quick, man.
Scissors.
I'm suffering here. Without the feeling. Ow. Ow, ow, ow. All right, let's see.
We only got a handful of weeks, and then the Snyder Cut of Justice League is going to drop on HBO Max.
Man, I cannot wait to see it.
It's like 5+ hours.
People are wanting him to pick up Cavill and do some part 2 of Man of Steel too.
Yeah, most definitely. But now they're talking about rebooting Superman altogether.
Just redo the whole damn thing. Huh?
Even though Cavill is like, who are you going to get better than him?
Yeah, he's the perfect Superman. It sucks that we can't make it work. It's cool. It has jaw articulation.
That is the coolest looking one of all those.
Yeah.
That paint makes the most sense to me.
Right, because that bluish, blackish kind of color.
Colbane Games put it best. He's like, you know, the Kenner aliens had funky colors too, so that they look good together. I'll be honest with you, they don't look bad, and they don't. For $10, you're getting your money's worth for sure.
For sure, yeah. There's a lot of articulation. There's a lot of detail. Maybe not so much in paint, but everything else is super articulated. I mean, super detailed with sculpting. But they always did better with animals and vehicles than they did with actual people.
Yeah. They're human. Imagine to do the 7-inch Marines and stuff. Space Marines.
No telling
how corny they would look.
Yeah, they might not be good at all. Well, that's all I have on me. I mean, I got some other stuff put up, like the big monster purple one, the mother alien. Oh, you got the red one.
The queen, right? The red one's the queen, isn't it?
Yeah. Yep. Well, that's that, buddy.
I got high hopes that Disney won't
mess it up,
destroy Aliens and Predator. I think we could probably get some good entertainment out of those franchises still yet. I hope
they're gonna have to be willing to go a little.
If they get somebody like Favreau who's passionate about them and takes care of the property. Like, he can't be everywhere. You got to have other people besides him. Like, his hands are full with Disney. So, yeah. I mean, with Star Wars. So,
yeah, he can only save one thing at a time.
And then Kevin Feige, he's got his hands full with the MCU. So they need a guy like that who's put in charge of those franchises.
Yeah.
Keep J.J. Abrams far away from it too, because all he does is kill franchises.
Yeah. Man, maybe we can get lucky and they'll try to salvage the whole DC Justice League with that Snyder guy or something.
If they get enough response to the Snyder Cut on HBO Max, like if they see a heavy subscription base go up the day it drops, like it's possible that Snyder will be put in charge of DC's properties, live action again. And they won't have to reboot Superman.
Right. Man, it'd be nice to see something. They're still they're still showing that they're working on Solo, Flash, and...
well, Henry's having fun playing this guy.
Yeah.
Geralt.
Cuckoo.
Apparently, he made some kind of reference that he's possibly going to be video game franchise Mass Effect, which is a role-playing game set in space, that Cavill's going to be attached to that, becoming a film or a series.
Oh, that might be cool.
Yeah. Those games have made a lot of money over the years. It originally came out during the 360 and the PlayStation 3 era, and then now they're re-releasing them for the modern consoles. So pretty good, pretty big RPG series, Mass Effect.
Oh, yeah, I've heard
Very,
about it.
very long series of games. It's one of those games where you can pick if you want to be a douchebag or a goody goody.
Yeah,
You can play to your own experience. So
that would be cool.
you can be very MAGA if you want it to be.
Heck yeah. Anything new that you've seen now that strikes your interest as far as purchasing, or not really?
Let's see. I have the Johnny Gargano coming. Thankfully, the wife did order that for me for Amazon. He's got the Wolverine attire.
Oh, sweet.
So that's exclusive to Amazon. Tim actually, Overkill, sent me the link to pre-order it, and I think it's mislabeled on Amazon. This is how they be tricking people. Like, it was showing Randy Orton's name, but it's actually the product ID for the Gargano figure of that wave. So I got him coming. So very stoked to have that. And I just really want Beskar Mando. I've not had an opportunity to see one in the wild, and you can't find him anywhere online. He's back ordered everywhere. Entertainment Earth. No matter where you go, like, you can't get a Beskar Mando for nothing. I got a trade working with one. Unboxing Art has a second one. He got the one with the crib, and he's got the regular one too. And he says he doesn't need to, so he's supposed to be hooking me up with his extra. So I'll take a Lucy if I have to. I just want a Beskar Mando. I really, really want that toy.
Yeah. Have you found Moff Gideon? Have you gotten him?
No, don't have him.
Yeah.
He's another one on my radar. Blucher's supposed to be looking for me, but who knows?
Yeah.
I guess Tim's getting the whole wave from Amazon. There's a couple of people that are in that wave outside of Gargano.
Yeah. What do you think about the couple of new series for was it Motu, I think?
Oh yeah.
That one
People are finding. Aren't they finding the ones that come with more accessories and stuff now, like the bigger packs?
Yeah,
it's like a deluxe version.
I've seen they have Clamp Champ. They have Armor, He-Man, and Skeletor. They have all that, but they have. What's up, Judson? We got Mr. Judson in the house.
Oh, Judson Osgood in the house.
Yeah, they have a couple of different series that they're working on. One of them is that Masterverse. Kevin Smith's Masterverse figures. And then the other one's the 7-inch that kind of almost look like 2000X, but they look a little better, actually. I don't know if you've seen any of those. What's his name?
Motu's
came out with a video.
Yeah, a lot of this mixed reactions to the one based on the Kevin Smith Netflix He-Man. Those toys look very, very weird. The aesthetics and the art. To me, as someone who doesn't collect Motu, like you and Brad would be, and even Blucher, you guys are hardcore original He-Man. So it's probably going to be more important to you. I don't know how you feel about the look of the new product, but they look strange.
I'm not crazy about them. The one that the 7-inch, it's supposed to kind of almost look like the Super 7, the 2000X. I'm sorry, the 2000X.
They do remind me of that more.
They have kind of a look like that, but they're a little better. They are a little better, but it's kind of close.
They're better than that, but it's very familiar to that, which is not a good thing.
Yeah,
I had high hopes for the 7-inch line. It would have been my doorway into collecting them if I was going to do it, but now that I've seen those early product shots, I'll probably be steering clear.
Let's see if we can find them.
Pull them up on the screen there.
Would it be on?
Go to David's favorite YouTuber, Pixel Dan.
Yeah, I've already seen his He had a video on it and he showed him. So
Yeah, even Pixel Dan was like, and he worked like Mattel works very closely with him, and he was all like, "This doesn't look that great." I'll be honest. He didn't even like the way they were posed in the picture. Like he hated the poses they were in.
yeah, he wasn't crazy about it.
He's like, if this is your first introduction of a new line to the world, shouldn't you pose it better?
It's true. Let's see. I do think they're better in some of the older stuff they did, but I still
You expected more, though, right?
I still expected better also.
I kind of thought in my mind it would be kind of like a Mythic Legions level of realism on the 7-inch line, and that's not what you're getting.
This is the...
I guess that's too much to expect. Considering Mythic Legions are $45, $50 a pop at retail.
Yeah. No, those are...
This is just a $20 toy line. I mean, you really can't... It's unrealistic expectations, I guess.
Right. I agree.
I wish I could afford Mythic Legions. I would get into it. I love that kind of shit.
Yeah, the goblins, all of them look cool.
I love, like, just... That's why I bought these Witcher characters. I just love massive sword characters and armor and shit. I just... As a gamer, it really appeals to me.
Right. No, they're awesome. What's up, Rudy?
KC.
That face.
That's another nickname for you. KC.
Later, Tim. Take it easy.
You weren't staying at a Verbo.
Take it easy, Tim.
Your together awaits. Find it with Verbo.
Yeah, make sure to hit up Lags Dondi's channel and vote for Tuber of the Month there. That would be cool.
So Mattel has given us.
Look at our bearded Dan.
Look.
Yeah, he's was in lockdown too.
As well as a sneak peek into what to expect.
Look at his collection behind him, dude.
Animated.
Yeah, that's kind of new. I've never seen him do his figures like that.
He could afford to put lighting back there.
He could.
Those should be backlit.
I don't know what the wifey does, but I think this is all he does, right? This is his career.
And talk about these new reveals.
Well, I mean, he's probably nearing like 300,000 subs.
My opinion, then put down right here with you guys, and then you can all argue with me and tell me how much you disagree with me. Right? That's how we do things around here. So let's just dive right into it. Basically, what happened?
I'll pump it up a little on the volume.
Mattel did an Analyst Day event where they. It's kind of like a like you hear about like earnings calls and stuff like that. So that's essentially what's going on. So part of this, we got some neat little slides that kind of showed us some of the things going on with their Masters of the Universe brand. Now, we know that there are 2 new cartoons that are coming to Netflix later this year. And this is something that I do want to clarify because I still see a lot of confusion around this. Yes, there are 2 different Masters of the Universe cartoons coming to Netflix later this year. First, we have Masters of the Universe Revelations. This is the Kevin Smith helmed series, which is supposed to be more for us, the fans, I think, the longtime fans. Because this is the one that's going to have a bit more of a serious tone to it. It's supposed to sort of pick up from the original Filmation storyline, but give us like, I don't know if like an ending is the right word, but it kind of sounds like this is going to be like a one-off little series. But anyway, that's one of them. That's the Kevin Smith helmed one that's been getting the most attention. Then there's going to be a new animated CGI series that is going to be aimed more at kids. That is just simply called He-Man and the Masters of the Universe. That is a completely separate thing. It's going to probably have a different feel.
I don't think they show
as we're about to see a completely
what they
different
look like, but they
because
show
they are
the
targeting
the
a
other
new audience with that show.
7-inch. They show them.
So with that being said, why don't we jump right in and look at that? Because one of the slides we got was a look at this new He-Man and Battle Cat from that new kid-aimed series. And this is something. So I hate to be that guy that jumps in and gets like
animated there. I don't care for that at all.
First reveals. sometimes you just kind of have to go with your gut reaction when
Basically,
you look at
it's
stuff like this.
done in the way of like Fortnite kind of
What I
aesthetics.
was, it actually
Kinda,
seems
yeah.
very 2000.
They're trying to get that audience, you know.
Very much like the turn that the series took in that era. That's the vibe that I get initially when looking at it. But when you get in there and start looking a little closer, there's some things that really stand out to me.
Hi, Dan.
Like the proportions, very stylized in this. He-Man appears to have this massive upper body, these huge arms with this tiny little head and these little bitty legs. And then he's also got this completely new design to the Power Sword, which I'm not a huge fan of, to be perfectly honest. It's another one of those things. I always get real critical of the Power Sword. The original Power Sword is the Power Sword. It's hard to get me to change my mind on that. I'm sorry, that's just the way it is. This one, very similar to the 2000X one, which of course I eventually grew to have a love and appreciation of. But this one has sort of that same thing going on where it just feels a little over-designed. There's a little bit much going on with it. And honestly, I can say that same thing about the overall feel of all of this. Battle Cat specifically, like what is going on there? There's just a lot. There's a lot going on with Battle Cat. I mean, it seems very much
looking.
like a lot. One of the things I don't really like about Battle Cat is if you look at him himself, like his body under that armor, he seems very skinny. He-Man is huge and buffed out and big, and then Battle Cat looks real thin, and like his back legs specifically. And I know that we've got like there's definitely some stuff going on with like the angle of the shot, right? Because the legs are more in the background, but they look real tiny, right? Like that's not just me. Like he looks like he's got really skinny, really little legs. So yeah, I don't know. My overall first impressions on this is, well, that looks like sort of the way I guess cartoons look now. I don't know if I love it. I showed it to my 7-year-old, and his reaction was, "Whoa, is that Battle Cat? I really like his armor." So, I mean, obviously my kid's not going to be the same as every kid, but they're targeting $25 price range, and these will be at retail stores. We don't have a whole lot of information other than that. So this slide that we got today does two things. Number one, it gives us an idea of what to expect these characters to look like.
Like if you look at Evil Lynn, I mean, that looks like a modern
series.
Hasbro figure.
Seen much of that yet. So this is kind of our first glimpse into that.
But she does come with the alternate head sculpt that looks like Evil Lynn's helmet thing she wears.
So let's
that
talk.
Battle Cat is just too weird.
All right, now again,
yeah,
we are looking at a slide that's got some low res images on it. Not the best quality and not necessarily the best poses. I mean, these are not very well. And sometimes,
but I think these still look better than
the overall action figure. But
the old stuff, like the Super 7 stuff. I don't know why.
First impressions matter.
Those didn't appeal to you, the Super 7 ones?
Our first impressions.
I wasn't the biggest fan of them.
Like you would rather have vintage or He-Man classics over the Super 7.
I've already seen people kind of criticizing is the proportions on the figures. To that, all I can say is I would imagine that these proportions are based on the way the characters are animated in the series. So that makes sense to me. Like, they have a very stylized, animated look to them. So they're obviously inspired by the way these characters are going to appear in the animation. So that doesn't really bother me, especially if I watch that show and I end up loving that show.
That's all about all these
shows. It's cool to get action figures that look like they do in the series. So I think that's what they're going for there. So that part I'm totally fine with. And it's really kind of interesting to see how the overall design I do kind of like that face from what I can see. I think it's kind of neat looking there. It does have a bit of an animated, stylized look to it, but it's kind of cool. He does have this very classic look. Looks like he's got a cloth cape, and that doesn't look the best in this picture. So that might look different when we get it in hand. I don't know. What I want to know is what is going on with his hands. He's got interchangeable gripping hands, but he's also got
hands look weird.
like totally flat. Like what What is that? Is that so he can slap Beastman around? Is Beastman slapping hands?
It's a slapping hand.
I don't like that.
It's just like that.
His proportions, like
The
I said,
flat hand.
you kind of get a look
But
at the
I do like
articulation here too. Like
the articulation and stuff just reminds me of like the
knees.
modern stuff
That's
we're
something
seeing.
very new for Masters of the Universe figures, because even in Masters Classics,
Double
they
knee,
were all
double
single
elbows.
joints at the elbows and the knees. So
See,
we never
yeah, they
really
were all
had
single.
this type of articulation
These are
for
a lot more
Masters
updated.
figure before. That's not always like a thing that, but there's a lot of people out there who like to have superposable figures. So maybe this is something you've been waiting for in your figures. So that's there. He's got the Havoc staff, and also looks like he comes with the shaping staff. That's a Filmation artifact, and so that's kind of cool to see. Must have something to do with the story that's being told in the new cartoons. But all in all, Skeletor looks all right.
I guess you'll have to make a decision when you encounter in the store. We'll only know then if you're going to buy it or not.
Photos of him that are a little bit more clear,
And
maybe posed
these are
a little
cheaper
bit
than
better.
Super
I
7
really do
stuff.
think
They are.
will do the look of these wonders. Sometimes these,
But yeah,
If they come with adequate accessories, like 25 is like pretty much the new normal now.
just don't do a lot of favors to the overall design of the figure. Also, those Beastman slapping
I
hands.
can't wait
gotta
to
go.
see 'em.
Those are weird.
see,
All
like
right, so He-Man.
I'm okay with that build.
Overall, He-Man.
I don't know about
looks
the face.
pretty good. The power
Yeah, face looks weird.
similar to Filmation, similar to the
Maybe
classic.
that'll change. They still have time to work on that.
He's got
yeah.
a very long blade.
But the rest of it, I think,
Little
looks good.
small
I
in his
mean,
hand.
it matches
Maybe
everything
that's
else
just
we got.
me, or maybe that's just the photography. It's interesting to see that he's got the H on his chest on the harness instead of the Iron Cross. That's not too surprising because
Aaron.
Mattel has been trying to make that H He-Man's actual logo, dating all the way back to the original Battle Armor He-Man. Because it debuted on that figure, and they've slapped it on He-Man multiple times ever
Let's
since.
see if I
So it's not surprising to see them using that in this new incarnation. The one thing about He-Man that stands out the most to me is his head. It looks tiny, and also
It looks too small for that
why
big
is He-Man
body.
so sad? I don't know why he looks so
He looks so sad.
He's depressed, man.
If you zoom in on the face, it gets super
That's
blurred.
pandemic, he man.
I want
It's
better
pandemic
pictures of
He-Man.
that face
He's
I need
still
a-
waiting on his stimmy to drop.
because it looks so
Lex
somber
Luthor.
and just not fitting.
He
of
needs
the
a
most
bigger head.
powerful man in the universe. So again, I'm very
And a beard.
getting very nitpicky on some low res images, and I don't always like doing that, but I'm just throwing that out there.
Calm down, Pixel.
These days,
Guess that's good.
there is a lot to balance. But Grammarly ensures you communicate at your best, wherever you write.
It's going to be interesting, I guess. We
Yeah.
won't really know until we see him in hand,
Yep, we won't know till we see him live and in person. I agree.
I could see you doing He-Man, Skeletor, at least opening them. And once you have those two, whether you get the whole line or not, will only determine like how happy you are with those two.
Yeah. At least they're coming right out of the guns with the main. Looks like the main. You got Evil Lyn, Skeletor, and He-Man, and Battle Cat being shown there. So that's good.
But I know you're loving
Actually-
classics and you're loving the Motu, WWE Motu. So you have those
the
to fall
origin.
back to. At least you know you have a line, an ongoing line for this franchise that you love so much since you were a kid.
It doesn't look like they're slowing down on those like origins. It looks like they're rocking.
No, they're pumping them out, man.
I plan on getting.
They stay moving at my Walmart. Like I'll go weeks, and there'll be one or two on the pegs, and they get filled, and then they're back down to one or two or none on the pegs. Like they're moving product.
I've only seen Series 1 here, and that's all my I'm in an hour from here in Corpus Christi. There's probably like 5 or 6 Walmarts, and then I have one here where I live. And honestly, the Series 1 is the only ones any of them has ever had, and they're still like peg warmers. You still see a million.
Man, Skeletor more than anybody, right?
Yeah. They are circulating Prince Adam with that little sled again, so that's cool. But I'm still waiting. I'm not gonna
How
pay
stoked are you for the Gray Skull for the Classics line? Re-release of Gray Skull.
I would love to get it, but I know it's going to be
I think it's gonna be like 85-ish.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then decide for the
Those
rest.
two are necessary. You can't get one without the other. You gotta have both.
Right.
So if you are gonna pull the trigger in any of them, once you have those two, and you get them in hand, and then you study the posability and the accessories, you gotta see if you're gonna be all in on the line. I think I'm gonna probably stay away.
You gonna stay away? Stay safe. Stay away.
I'm gonna stay away from that hole and stay just my classic, just my Star Wars and WWE. I'm really MCU Legends don't do anything for me anymore. Legends are like the bottom of my priority pyramid now.
Hey, Dondi. If your wifey wants to see and your mom wants to see the dog, we're gonna bring Sadie back real quick.
Sadie, yeah, that'd be a great way to end the stream.
We'll end it with her.
It was a fun one though. I was glad we did it.
Yeah, I'm glad that you talked me into it. I was kind of just there.
You were feeling bummed. You were down on the dumps, and we feel better now. Talking toys. You got some super chats.
Absolutely.
We got to do our commentary. You let me know when you want to do that.
Okay, for sure. I just gotta.
She don't have her shirt or collar on.
Oh, come here. Yeah, they got this girl dressed up all the time. She has a.
No.
Shirt, Mama.
Come here.
We're gonna get her dressed first.
Okay, they're gonna get her dressed real quick, so she.
Get her camera ready.
Yeah, get her camera ready.
Or a collar.
She's gonna scare off all the cats first.
Of course.
She just wants to play, but they're like
all that energy.
Yeah, that energy coming at them, and they're old cats. They don't like it. They don't play games.
They're like, "What's energy?"
But this dog is real loving, real playful. Just way too much energy.
Wants to lick you to death.
The fans want to see her dress. Oh yeah, put those on. This animal gets treated really good here. All of them do. They're all fat.
That just means they're in a loved home.
There it is. Boom. Yeah, as far as modern stuff, like just those origins, the kind of the retro style, it's the only thing that's really interesting me, I think, this year so far. Kind of been stepping back to some of the vintage again.
Yeah.
I'm going to keep working on some of those lines and these retro.
Have you been following Narc's progress? He's like trying to complete the original TMNT line. Like he's trying to get every. Like he's got the Doberman. He's got Scratch.
Scratch Spot. Yeah.
Yeah, like
the Dalmatian from.
He's really trying to get every TMNT ever.
Man, that's something I would probably like to do too, but it would take me forever to do it. Okay, check this fancy thing out here. Is there suit? What's it say?
There's a happy doggo. There's a happy doggo.
I don't know if the shot's good, but this is Sadie.
Oh, she's so cute.
She's spoiled. Where's your collar?
She's getting big on you.
Oh yeah, quick. Within a month, she's like.
She's massive. Probably like what, 20 pounds already?
And she loves Cheez-Its.
Oh yeah. She's always happy to get any human food, I'm sure.
Wait.
And she's like, they're training her, kind of working with her, training her. She does really well.
Wait.
Nice.
Go.
Nice. You won't take it until you give her the permission.
Yeah,
I dig it.
She'll wait. And
listen. Mine just jumps like a freaking alligator and snaps at me until I give it to her.
Yeah, but this is the new edition.
She's a sweetie.
But this right here, they told the wife that this was going to be a beagle dog, but man, we got here is like, nope. What do we say?
Rottweiler.
Yeah, it looks like a Rottweiler. She goes, no, it's a beagle. So I brought up a bunch of picture of Rottweilers, exact same face and colors.
Yeah, she's a cutie though. She's a
Yeah.
cutie.
Yeah, she's always dressed up because when we got this dog, it was supposed to be for my stepson. Within a week or so, I don't think he wanted. It was too
The
much
responsibility.
work. Yeah, so it went to Layla, and Layla takes real good care.
Awesome. Wow.
Yeah, she's a good.
She's super loved. She's adorable. Thank you guys for sharing her with us, letting us take a look.
Not a problem. All right,
She's a sweetie.
She really is. She did good there. She didn't attack me, but she likes to bite us. Like chew on us.
That's that age. They just get her some of them Nala bones. That'll keep her entertained.
Yeah. Well, sir, I had a good time.
Me too, bud.
2 hours.
2 hours flew by, man. It feels like it's only been for 30 minutes, but it flew by.
But I had fun, sir. So I guess
don't forget to subscribe. Get entered for the giveaway. He'll be picking a winner in a week or so. So
yeah, within a week.
Don't miss your opportunity.
There's music playing here. All the kids want to be in there starting up a band, so that's what I got.
All right, bud.
That's my dog now. I admit it. All right, everybody, take care. Thank you for hanging out with us.
Thank y'all for joining us. Stay savage.
Harry, I'll holler at you later if we.
All right, we'll do that commentary.
All right, thank you.
Peace.
Later. Peace out.